and make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. Mash up the place. And make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. And make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. And make them all have fun. How we ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun them. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. Oh heavenly bearish Jesus. Bear Jesus is back. The bears are still present. Boy, oh boy, the bearish destruction across the markets in the last few days. My good God, it has been a pleasure to watch and enjoy this absolute market capitulation, I mean. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, everybody. This is the Blackfire Technical Analysis YouTube channel. I am your host, Crypto Bro, also known as me, myself, and motherfucking I, Mr. Corbin, Mr. Brian, however you want to call it. It is I. Back at you again with another edition of the daily live stream. How the hell is everybody? We definitely have plenty to cover today. So no dilly dally. I want to get right to it. I'm gonna pop up chill vibes real quick. Boom. Please be advised, we are looking at severe thunderstorms in the next now. If the power goes out during live stream, I guess that's the end of the stream. Excuse me. It's supposed to get like 80-mile-an-hour winds. At least that's the latest update that I just received about 2.5 minutes ago. 80-mile-an-hour winds to be expected. Could be very powerful. Yada yada yada. So if my power goes out, I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. So let's hop right into it. NASDAQ. Lower lows, man. Confirming lower lows. Looking to confirm new tentative resistance. Now, looking at price action here. Again, I missed a couple of streams, so I want to recap here. We did see this consolidation phase in the past here break while price action was still above the 21, followed by a breach of the 21 and its corresponding support level, followed by confirmation below the 21. This was absolution here. This was definitely the signal that told me that price action likely leads to lower lows. And guess what? Boom, breakthrough. Capitulation through the next support level. Oh, shit, man. I already got like some blinky power surges going on right now. But price action, again, essentially blasting its way to lower lows here, breaching through tentative support. Now looking to confirm new tentative resistance. If we do confirm at the current moment in time, below 11,800 bucks today and only today, I will look for continuation below 11,200 to the next valid level at 10,008. 10,008 is the target to the downside that I'm going to be eyeballing for the next few days here. It could take its sweet time. I guess we can identify a couple of lower targets than that. There are plenty. Trust and believe me, there are most certainly plenty in this entire formation. This one absolutely getting cremated. Not only that, but from a weekly perspective as well, it definitely looks not very good. Looking at possible new weekly lower lows as well. Moving back to the daily right now, coming over to the stochastics, the RSI. Again, look at that. Hits that triple top formation. Boom, boom, boom. At the 50 read, breaks down below the exponential. Exponential is forced to a negative slope. Now we're seeing a little bit of reaction off the bullish control top zone, which would classify a possible support level. Yes, it would indeed. Do I put validity on this? No, not really. Not really. I'm actually going to be looking for a breakdown to continue until proven otherwise. Stochastics here, again, after that initial cross of the exponential in the bullish critical territory here, that was basically your signal that much more momentum to the downside was likely on its way. And then you wrap that up with the confirmation below the 21 exponential, and boom, you have yourself a landslide, ladies and gentlemen. Now, unfortunately, and I was pretty mad when I discovered this. So I go, I guess it's fucking story time. So I go to open up a short position, right? I'm playing with a new exchange. I'm not familiar with Weeble's exchange, right? I'm not familiar with them at all. So I go to finally open up short positions on so I had so many positions I could have taken. I could be like neck deep in profits right now. So I gotta open up a short position and they're like, no. And I'm like, no, and they're like, no. And I'm like, why? And they said, you need to open a margin account. And I said, oh, that's easy. Not. I have to have all of my positions closed. Long-term, short-term, medium-term, all of them closed. Yes, you have to have 100% settled cash in your account before you can apply for a margin account, which is stupid in my position. So I missed. I missed this absolutely delicious move to the downside, which, again, I do believe is likely to continue for the long term here. Yeah, now, bounces, not out of the question. Obviously, we see a bounce occurring right now. Wouldn't be out of the question to see a pop back up to $11,800, maybe even to the 21 exponential here, right around $12,300. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be looking for rejections along both of those zones and for price action to inevitably continue all the way down towards the next valid target, roughly at $10,800. Again, momentum oscillators are turned around. RSI does not look strengthy, in my opinion. It definitely does not look strong, being maintained and controlled by the bearish neutral territory, rejecting the 50 read not once, not twice, but 3 times before breaking below the exponential. Again, until proven otherwise, man, you know, I'm a little skeptical. Now, what that does provide basis for is a new change of behavior point. Yes, I would, in fact, be looking at reversal with any price action, confirming a closure above the $12,900 resistance, which is the current lower high. Any open and closure above there would be classified a reversal style signature and confirmation of continuation to the upside. But I need to see a stop and reversal above that specific point first and foremost. Any closures that get rejected below that point could easily be classified as lower highs with, continuation to the downside implied. But again, overall, I don't come here to toot my own horn, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't like to come, and toot my horn, but, technical analysis, man, it fucking works. I know a lot of TA people don't like to say that it works, but it fucking works, for Christ's sake. Come on. Like, very, very beautiful signature below the 21, and you're already sitting in profits after taking the position. Again, if Webull would have let me fucking take positions, I can't trade until Friday. I can't do a fucking thing till Friday, which is unfortunate, but that's what happens when you start playing with new exchanges that you are unfamiliar with. They have different guidelines, different rules, different application processes, etc., etc. I miss Femex. I miss the shit out of Femex. But moving on, SPY futures, very, very, very much the same thing. Confirmation below the 21, absolute capitulation below a couple of support levels here, looking to confirm new tentative resistance at the $3,800 region here. Any closure today and only today below that region, I will be looking for the next target to be initialized here, all the way down to some 3680. Yeah, 3680 is the next support. Again, we're gonna have to identify more levels if price action decides to continue breaking to the downside here. That's a good one. That's a good one. Very similar, ladies and gentlemen. Another lower high being confirmed. While this move above the 21 exponential was tradable, and I did, make a little bit of profit on that, I was not expecting this to be the reversal point. Again, I did not see the basis or the evidence to suggest that this was a reversal style indicator. And again, we saw a pop above the 21 exponential. We hit that consolidation phase, rejection, 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 boom, breakdown below the 21 exponential with confirmation and follow through. Those are your signatures. We got 3 clean signatures with just price action alone. Again, breakdown, confirmation, and follow through. That's 3 key indicators of continuation. Not only that, but we got, again, a triple rejection of the 50 read before ultimately seeing RSI break back down below the exponential, which is now forced in a negative slope, and stochastics very similar as well. After that initial cross below the exponential in the bullish critical territory, that was kind of your warning shot being fired, boom, followed by a landslide of momentum to the downside. Same thing on this one. I don't call a swing low or a reversal style indication until I see open and closures above 4180 at the very least. Until then, I'm bearish as shit. I'm looking for continuation to the next levels. Again, first one being 3680-ish, and the next one being like 3580. It wouldn't be out of the question to see a pop back up, because at the same time, we also could confirm $3,900 even as tentative resistance. That is very much a possibility, so we could see price action pop back up towards that level, even all the way up to the 21 exponential to retest it, which would be grounds for a beautiful entry, in my opinion. Because again, you got to think about it. If you do what I do, And again, sometimes I take that risk. And you enter on confirmation. I mean, you're without mitigating your risk, you're already looking at a 3% risk. And then you add 1% to that for your risk mitigation on a short position here. Boom, you're at 4% risk. Some people aren't comfortable with 4%. I'm almost not comfortable with 4%, but, you know, some people like to wait for, you know, a retest of the 21. They like to see price action come back up to the 21, retest it, get rejected before entering. Whatever floats your boat. Me personally, I would have fucking entered. I actually planned on entering until I couldn't. Excuse me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize for the amount of time it's taking for me to like start giving you guys those like live trade updates where you get to see my profits, you get to see my losses, you get to see the whole 9 yards. But I've been fucking around with fucking Webull for so goddamn long. It's so frustrating to you know start trading smoothly on an exchange, but I had to open up a margin account. It wouldn't let me short without one, so I missed. Unfortunately, I'm very sad to say I have missed on these opportunities. I could be sitting in profits already taken today, but that's not the case. So for SPY futures, man, same thing. Still looking down, just like NASDAQ until proven otherwise. Again, we could see a pop back up to the next resistance or to the 21 exponential, but I'm going to be looking at it with bearish goggles, obviously, until I see open and closures above the current lower high, which is, again, right around 41.80. Moving on. Let's see what else we got. Someone was talking to me about bonds and that people aren't buying bonds. I'm going to compare the US dollar index. Here's a very good explanation here. Higher highs on the US dollar index with confirmation of new tentative support. Yeah, it wouldn't be out of the question to see a little bit of a breach below that support. Maybe put a little bit of an inconsequential higher low at like 103.70. But ultimately, with this confirmation, man, I'm going to be looking for the next targeted move right around 105.70, which is in line with our 1.272 Fibonacci extension target that we've been outlining for quite some time. And if we see open and closures above there, the next Fibonacci target becomes the 1.414, which is right around 107.44. Could be very, 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 very plausible here. We do have signatures of bearish divergence being flagged on RSI with a little possible rejection of the bottom side of the bullish control zone. Not shady at all. You see bearish divergence all the time. It doesn't change my mentality on the structure itself. This is the lows. The lows for the US dollar index are set, in my opinion. I would be looking for a short-term time frame pullback on this one. Maybe even just down to 104.80. But as long as we remain above 104.80, I'm going to be looking for the next level. Again, 105.70 here. But again, for the structure as a whole, I'm still absolutely bullish on the US dollar index until proven otherwise. Until this one flips into a bearish stature, I'm looking for this one to go to the fucking moon. The only thing at this point that would convince me otherwise would be an open and closure back below the 21 exponential. After just putting in a higher high, that would kind of be a little bit of a warning shot being fired, especially if the bearish divergence, which I do not believe is a strong bearish divergence signal, if it plays out as a strong one and we see open and closures below the 21, then the structural lows become at risk. And I would be looking for moves back down to the current lows at 101.38. But until we see open and closures back below the 21, I am looking for the moon for the US dollar index. Not only that, but we did see confirmation, boom, right here, like last week. Yeah, about a week ago, above the 21 exponential, and you can see the results. We do see, again, RSI flagging a little bit of bearish divergence here in the bottom side of the bullish control zone area. Again, I would expect some pullbacks, but we do have this beautiful long diagonal trend line of support, of peace and prosperity for the structure. Nothing's being threatened just yet from a structural standpoint. Stochastics deep in the bullish critical territory, flagging higher highs, flagging the highest it's been since the 24th, 25th of December last year. Oh, man. Wow. That thunder shook my house, bro. That scared the shit out of me. I will try to keep this stream a little short, ladies and gentlemen, because, again, I do not know if the power will go out. I particularly do not favor the power going out while I'm streaming and while my PC is running and everything is on, so I'm going to try to wrap this up nice, neat, and tightly. That's kind of my analysis for the US dollar index. Yeah, again, if we do see a breach of the current support at 104.80, I would look for a pull into the 21 exponential, right around 103.69, all the way down to 103.24. Until then, I'm looking for a continuation. U.S. government bonds here, U.S. 10Y. Yeah, someone at work told me, yeah, it's because no one's buying bonds. Man, I really love listening to people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to the stock market. Talk about the stock market, because they don't even look at charts, and it's hilarious. U.S. 10Y government bonds confirming higher highs and breaching resistance, looking to confirm new tentative support. I don't think I have anything above this structure. We're going to have to look for that. Oh my God. Man. This is big. I'm going to have to go to the weekly chart. Fucking hate that. Oh, that's an indication of a big move. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, big move possibly coming here if we do confirm new tentative support today for the US dollar, US 10Y, US government bonds here. I would be looking for an extension move up towards 3.75% here. We do see a little bit of weakening in momentum here with the stochastics looking at a little bit of a fresh cross to the downside. Obviously not confirmed until closure, but we do see a little bit of stagnant upside momentum here. But again, price action doesn't really reflect that. Price action, in my opinion, is looking to confirm new tentative support. If the US dollar index continues to go up, government bonds likely follow suit here. And again, the next target, if confirmed, it would be around 3.75 to 3.77% until proven otherwise. And at this current moment in time, again, the lows are in, the lows are in, the lows are in until we see an open and closure below that 21 exponential here. I'm not even going to be looking for the lows to be tested at all. Now, it wouldn't be out of the, it wouldn't be entirely impossible to see a pull all the way back to the prior high at 3.15%. But unless we breach 3.15%, unless we breach that prior high, I'm not even going to be looking for a test of the 21. I'm just going to be looking for continuation here. RSI deeper into the bullish critical territory. We do have a beautiful diagonal trend line of peace and prosperity with this one as well. Very nice. I do like it. Boom, boom, boom. Very girthy, very strong. Into the bullish control zone. So, same thing as US dollar index here. Very bullish, looking for the moon until proven otherwise. And you know what? I'm just going to do Bitcoin because the weather's getting crazy. Bitcoin got fucking shredded, bro! Bitcoin got fucking shredded. Absolutely shredded, like 30% to the downside. Looking at Bitcoin, same thing here. Breach below the 21, confirmation below the 21, melt. Like, if you want a clean fucking signal for 30%, here it is. Boom! There's 27.5% right there. How long did that take? 1, entry day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days to make 30%. Let's do a little bit of math here, right? Let's just put this into perspective. Alright, so we got 30%. So say you put 100 grand in that bitch. Oh my god. Plus 30%. Common math says you're pulling 130 out. Wow. You could have made 30 grand off the... Look, the 21 is so beautiful. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting how beautiful the 21 exponential moving average strategy is. It's quite literally a cheat code, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I will never tell you what to do with your trades or investments, as that is not my fucking job. But it is my job to tell myself and remind myself that this is the reason why I trade this strategy. This right here, like a perfect entry. Talk about a perfect entry. Look, your risk right off the bat, maybe 3%, because you're going to do 2% for cryptocurrency, right? You're going to do 2%. You're looking at a 3% risk management point on the closure below the 21 exponential that confirmed. And then you're up fucking 27% in 6 days. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm looking for this one, to be quite honest with you guys. This one is bearish. There are no targets. I mean, we have soft targets, right? Yeah, we're hitting a soft target right now. We're actually looking to confirm this soft target as resistance. Wouldn't you know it? Holy shit. Holy shit. And again, I call these soft targets, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't have that much price action history ever in these regions. So they're soft targets. Realistically, we could see price for Bitcoin back down to 12 easily, in my opinion. Because again, this is just a boom, a blow off top. This is just a boom to the upside. There's a lot of major price action up here, but on the way, not so much. Not so much. I mean, we have a couple of points of support and resistance, but again, how many touch points? How historically relevant are these points of price action? And since we don't have that many days at these points of price action, I'm going to go ahead and kind of classify it as not that historically relevant. And right now, we did just breach a classified support, a non-significant support, looking to classify it as new tentative resistance. If that condition is confirmed, I would look for a soft touch of 19,580 and possibly even a soft touch of 17,150. But ultimately, I think the most realistic target, actually, okay, now actually, we're actually getting into some relevance. I take that back. Excuse me. I do apologize. We are re-entering that historical relevance point. Yeah, the $20,000 region. That's actually going to be my next target, to be honest with you. That is a major support. Any open and closure below that, I would be looking for continuation. Yeah, to 17,000. We'll just call it 17,150-ish, give or take a few bucks. I would be looking for that general target. But if we do confirm below this support today and confirm new tentative resistance, I will be looking for continuation down to 19,760. And I think that's going to do it for the live stream, everybody. Again, I am a little nervous about the weather, knocking out the power and, surging out my PC. So we're going to wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for coming through. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, tick that little bell for all future notifications on upcoming live streams and released videos. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. Stay safe.